Eagles, welcome back to Average Joes, the show where we talk to everyday college students. I'm Claire.
And I'm Addison, and today our very special guest joining us in the studio is Luca King.
After this, we'll be right back with Addison and Luca.
Discover what the Kentucky Folk Arts Center has to offer. Home to nearly 1,400 unique pieces of regional folk art from talented artists across the Commonwealth, the museum hosts permanent displays and a gift shop on the first floor, while having rotating exhibits such as textiles, photography, and historical content on the second floor. The Kentucky Folk Arts Center is located in the historic Union Grocery Building on 102 West 1st Street in Moorhead, Kentucky.
Hello, thank you so much for joining me today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
So first, I just want to know, what grade are you in?
I am a junior.
What is your major?
I'm a convergent media major.
Why did you choose this major?
I got interested in journalism in the end of high school. I first started out as an art major when I came to Moorhead, intending to do graphic design. But I changed to the major when I found out it was an option and I could pursue a career in journalism here.
What do you want to do with a career in journalism?
I'm hoping to get to travel and work with it and possibly do field writing or film in the field.
That's really interesting. I love that. So what made you choose Moorhead? Like, what was your deciding factors?
It's not too far from home. Home is Mount Sterling, so it's about 45 minutes.
Were you interested in any other colleges, or through the process were you kind of always destined on Moorhead?
There was a couple others. I had looked at Marshall and East Tennessee State. They had been really good, interesting options, but Moorhead sold the factor on, I had several friends here already, and I had family come here.
Okay, that's really great. Are you included in any clubs or activities on campus?
I'm part of the MSU Order. We are a theatrical lightsaber fight club. We have practices Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 to 10 o'clock, and we usually will announce on our Instagram where we're meeting and where we're practicing.
So that definitely keeps you busy.
Yes.
What has been your favorite part of being a part of the Order?
The friendships we've made along the way and the performances we get to do that interact with the community, seeing the community be involved and enjoy such performances, it's very uplifting.
What has been your favorite part of being a student here at MSU so far?
Favorite part about being at MSU, I would say, is the community that you can find amongst other students. Even if it's unintentional, you can end up finding friends in just about all your classes.
I would definitely agree that this student body does feel like a community. What is your favorite part of campus, or where do you like to go in your free time on campus?
I like to hang out in the art building.
Okay.
I've got some of the professors in there are pretty cool, and I've got friends that are over there. So if I'm not in the art building, I'm usually hanging out in ADUC with some friends.
And finally, my last question for you today is, what advice would you offer to incoming freshmen at Moorhead?
I would say don't be afraid to speak to your professors. Don't be afraid to email them, talk to them, and don't be afraid to join new clubs and to see new people.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and we'll be right back with Claire after this.
Welcome back, Eagles. A new semester means new shows, and the Moorhead State Theater Department proudly presents The Revolutionists. From February 27th through March 1st, March 6th through March 8th at 7:30, and March 2nd and 9th at 2 p.m. Come on out and join the revolution today.
Take a walk around downtown Moorhead and follow the Moorhead, Kentucky Turtle Walk that was put together by the Round County Arts Center and Round County Tourism. Located all around Main Street are turtles sponsored by businesses to showcase local art. They are found at places like the Fuzzy Duck, Gaddy's Pizza, and other locations around Moorhead. Take a walk and capture your picture at all these iconic locations with all these iconic turtles, and see if you can spot all 21 turtles. To find more information, Google Moorhead Turtle Walk or scan this QR code.
All right, Luca, now that we've learned about you and we have gotten a little bit of like the get to know you, a little more serious questions out of the way, I have some less serious ones to ask you. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
My first one is, if you could swap lives with a fictional character, who would you swap with?
That is a very good question.
I think it is.
I would have to say, I kind of like the Percy Jackson book still, so I
Okay.
would switch lives with, I think, Annabeth.
Okay, that's the leading lady, right?
Yes.
Okay. I remember she was really pretty in the movie, wasn't she? Had those blue eyes.
Yes.
I don't know the name of that actress, but I think she did a great job. That was the one where isn't somebody a tree in that, or
Yeah.
a girl stuck in that tree? Okay, just checking. Well then I feel like that. No, it doesn't answer my next question. My next question: if your life was a movie, who would you want to play you?
I'm not sure about that.
It's a hard question. I go between somebody that I think would be like really beautiful or somebody that I think like would actually do a good job. You know?
Yeah.
I think it is a hard question. Think about it. We can come back to it if you
I think we'll have to come back to
if
that.
you find an answer that you're like have to have it. If you could instantly master any skill, any talent, something like that, what would you pick?
If I could master any talent right off the bat,
Yes.
learning and cooking a new recipe.
Oh, okay. I like that answer. I was thinking more like an instrument, but I feel like cooking is way more useful.
Well, me and my friends, when we get together, usually we're cooking.
Okay.
So sometimes we end up accidentally messing up quite often.
That's
so
okay.
it's always interesting to see who's going to do what.
Okay. Then I feel like in that case, being able to cook really well would be really useful. I like that a lot. Do you have any guilty pleasures, like a guilty pleasure movie, song, food, anything like that?
Guilty pleasure movie would have to be, there's a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy with
Okay.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, love that. So my final thing, I have some rapid fire trivia. Today the topic is Moorhead sports.
Okay.
I think you're going to do great. First question, what MSU men's basketball coach led the team to multiple NCAA tournament appearances in the early 2000s?
I don't know. I was little then, so.
Okay, the answer I'm looking for is Donnie Tyndall.
Okay.
You were close. How many OVC championships has the men's basketball team won?
I'm going to guess 3.
That was 6 is what I was looking for. You were close. I like it. What MSU athlete went to the NBA after playing here?
I'm not sure.
Kenneth Faried is the answer I'm looking for. Well, those are really hard, so you weren't supposed to know the answer, but I love that you tried. After this, Addison and I will wrap everything up. Well, I think that was an absolutely amazing episode. What do you think, Addison?
I would have to agree. It was really great. And I want to give a special shout out and thank you to Luca for joining us today.
Make sure you come right back here next week for the newest episode of MSU Magazine.
Good night and thanks for watching.